Was over. Yeah, guys. The last time I was here, I talked about the stigma of being a Emirati, and yes, I am a Emirati.
Oh, sure.
And it's hard, like I'm a social person. I like talking to people. Problem is, during the conversation, we always talk. We talk about things we shouldn't be talking about. At some point, sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. You gotta ask the other person, hey, where you from? And I really hate this question because the second they find out I'm Emirati, conversation's over. I mean, you do go on with the conversation. The conversation continues, but they're no longer invested. They're just recalling everything they just said. They're thinking, at what point, or did I say anything that might get me deported? And it's kind of shit, man. I really do like talking to people. Everyone has a story. They look at me like I have a stamp in my pocket that just says deport. They think that at some point I just go back to where you came from. But guys, honestly, coming from an Emirati, that's not true. I leave my stamp at home. I grew up here, born and raised. I went to school in Al-Ittihad private school. AIPS, that's the acronym. That's the acronym for the school, AIPS. Apes. Never has an acronym been so relevant to its students. We're animals. We're monkeys. We used to play dodgeball with chairs and tables. Well, technically, dodge chairs and tables. And in that game, no one wins. If you lose, you lose. I remember one day, we do cause problems, but we never were really punished in a conventional sense. We never got detention, we never got suspended and stuff like that. But we had teachers who were like parental figures that we really respected. Like if they really heartfeltly came up to us and told us, don't do this thing, we'll not do this thing. One day, our vice principal came in, highly most respected person in the school, and told us, listen guys, I'm telling you from now, you're gonna get a new English teacher. You're gonna get a new English teacher. You guys cannot make fun of her. You have to be the most behaved. Like literally, anything I told you before, you have to be even more. And I'm telling you from now, so there's no shock when she walks into the room. She's a midget. You cannot make this up. We had a midget English teacher. Okay? And we were very respectable for a month. No, I'll tell you why. Don't worry. I'll tell you why. We were really respectful. We were answering like the dumbest Arab kid would speak English and try to participate. But it all went out the window when we found out that she was a bitch. She would literally degrade us. If we answer a question wrong, it's not our first language, it's our second language. And she would literally degrade us, telling us we're stupid, we're retarded. No way we're gonna respect that. One day during break, a friend of mine got to class early, went to the whiteboard and removed it from the wall and placed it on the floor, lying against the wall. And as soon as he does that, in walks in the rest of the class with the teacher right in front. We can still see. And he just goes, Miss, now you can reach the top. She was mad. She turned cherry tomato red. Cherry tomatoes because they're kind of smaller than regular tomatoes. She calls the vice principal, and here's the thing, the vice principal is also our friend, so he was trying to discipline us without laughing. He just put us on the wall of the back of class. Guys, you can't do this. You can't. God, she's a bitch too. And in the corner, the friend goes, Sir, for the first time in my life, I do something good, and you punish me? Yeah, man. My life's a cartoon, guys. Stuff that cannot happen happens. So, Arabs are really, there's a lot of Arabs here. We're very unique.
Clearly.
As our previous comedian said, Dubai is there's a lot of languages, and I met a lot of people, and we exchanged the type of thing you exchange in languages. The first thing you exchange in languages is insults. And I realized that Arabs by far are the most creative in insults. There's a common phrase in Arabic that I'm going to say, that I'm going to translate for non-Arab speakers. طحت من عيني. It's a really beautiful phrase, beautiful in a bad sense, because it's like a really heartfelt sense. Because when you say that phrase, it really hurts the other person. What it means is you fell from my eye. طحت من عيني. You fell from my eye. I used to see you here, now you're here. And this one guy said, طحت من عيني وتعلقت عزبي. Let me translate.
You don't need to.
You fell from my eye and landed on my dick. By far, Arabs win. Life is good in Dubai. I went to university here. It was fun, AUD. And my first semester in AUD, I was very nervous. You know, I really wanted to do good. I really wanted to get good grades. I want to show off to my parents. Hey, I got good grades. I did good. I'm gonna be a good Arab. And I have a problem with public restrooms. I'm just telling you this from now. So one day I had an exam. This is how much I hate public restrooms. I would go home to use the restroom, then come all the way back. I had an exam in 20 minutes. It took me, I added the math in my head. It takes me like 10 minutes to get home, and 10 minutes to get back. There's no way I could have made it. So I had to use the bathroom in the university, and it was like the hardest decision I had to make. And when I went up to the bathroom, like it was a mission. I was so proud that I sat down and did my business. Problem is, when I was done, I looked to my left, and there was no toilet paper. Heart begins to race. Okay, shit. Literally. And okay, at least, come on. There has to be that fifth thing. Where's the fifth thing? There is the fifth thing, but it doesn't have the fifth. It's a hose, but there's no fifth. There's no. I can't fifth. So the thing with Arabs, you know, like Arabs, they have a thing. You only when you clean, use your left hand because that's a dirty hand. At no point does the hand interact. The hand does not interact, and I had to pick up the thing and just go like, you know, there was that interaction that I did not like, and I had to go down. There was like a little nozzle, and it was really hard to actually twist the goddamn nozzle, and then finally I got to it and twisted it all the way, and the water completely splashed me. I was wearing a light brown Kendora. Left side, dark shit brown. Right side, beautifully nice light brown Kendora. I look like Arab Two-Face. I had to go to class like that. You know, you would think that I'm the black sheep of my family. We're all like this. We're all crazy. But there's one kid, my little cousin. Sorry, but he's my favorite cousin. And he is the devil incarnate. So what he would do to people, he would actually spit at people, but not in the conventional way you spit at people. He would throw his spit. And like, the thing is, you know when you see someone do something amazing, you try to emulate it? Like, I tried it. It doesn't make sense scientifically. Like, he just goes like this, like, and it would fly, like 3-5 meters, and would actually hit you. You think a bee hit you or something. It wasn't spit. And he would do that to everyone. We're in the States, my family, his family, and he was spitting at my sister. And it got too much to handle. He's been spitting at her from the morning till the evening. So I grabbed him, both hands and legs, because he's a fucking monster. And I'm telling you, you can't spit at my sister. I'm trying to get to him mentally. What does he do? Spits right in my face. I got so pissed. And the Arab inside me just fucking built up. I wanted to smack him so hard that his head spins 3 times. Of course, he'll die. So what do? I hopped the biggest loogie. What I did was, it wasn't spit, it was liquid hate. I was so pissed, and I spat on him. Have you ever seen an exorcist throw holy water on like a person who was possessed? Like, that's what was going to, that was what's happening. He was just convulsating like this. He was just going, oh my God, I can't believe it. Needless to say, he never spat on another person ever again. Thank you guys. You've been great.